Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Friday. Got this message coming through today: freedom. Freedom of thought, freedom of mind, freedom. And we've got this beautiful horse that's free in the field. So there's this real feeling of freedom coming in today, realising what your journey's all about and why you've come, and feeling at peace and ease with things, and knowing that if you have space right now, if you're in separation or you have time for you, it's about embracing that freedom. And everything you've been doing over the last few days, talking to your body, feeling at ease with things, asking your body what it needs, and kind of coming to terms with ascension and feeling more in tune with the journey, it's brought in this freedom of your mind. We're realising the mind is a garden, and what we think about, we bring about. So we're freeing our mind, we're seeing the bigger picture, raising the vibration to become the observer of our life and to realise that we are safe and we are free. And the message says, my body is flexible and so are my thoughts. And in 2021, that's what the year of the ox, or your year of the ox, brought in for you. The ability to be more flexible, to be adaptable to changes, to be patient and calm. And we went through a real struggle when the water tiger came in to adapt from that, because, we are learning and growing constantly. So we're learning more and more now, and the energy is coming in where we're aware of this more and more, where if the masculines do things that don't make sense to us, or do things at their own pace, or they step out of our timeline and into their own timeline, or they make plans and break plans, we're able now to be more flexible about it and more adaptable, because we're seeing it from a higher perspective, realising that we are actually being protected in that moment, because rejection is actually redirection. It means that something is happening that won't serve us in that moment. So, for example, if you and your masculine have plans to meet up on a Saturday night, and then he cancels at the last minute, instead of taking it personally and being angry and sad and upset, and I've been there, I know how that feels, instead think, wow, I'm being protected right now. Perhaps he would have upset me, he would have been in a lower vibration, something might not have gone to plan. The universe knows what's best for me. So then that when you do meet up in the future, it's going to be even much better and more beautiful than you even imagined. So you're becoming more flexible with the way you handle your twin, with the way you handle what they are doing, what they are saying, how they are acting, plans they may be making and then breaking. You can handle it because you are a warrior of love, and your body is flexible too. And you're becoming more flexible because you are more open-hearted and open-minded to things. So you're actually realising if you're going through an ache or a pain in your body, ask yourself why. Why do I feel this? What is this showing to me? What am I being shown that I need to heal? You start talking to your body, so you start being more flexible. Maybe you're eating differently, giving up things that you loved to eat and drink before, because you're more flexible now to what you need, what your body needs, what your mind needs, what your soul needs. You're being more flexible about what your spiritual needs are. Saying yes to you and no to other things. And your thoughts are becoming flexible, so you're becoming freer. Freedom, that's what I'm feeling in this message, freedom. The freedom to be you, to do you. And that's so good, when we realise that, we get reborn, because we think, okay, I am single, even though you may be, if you are, for example, let me do it this way. If you are in a relationship right now and you aren't single, if you're in a karmic relationship, a marriage, you use the time to plan what you want and feel free in that way. When you're free in your mind, you're free in the body, you're free in yourself. You may see yourself as single, even though you are a twin flame. Okay, other people see you as single. Remember, you have to be flexible. If people are triggering you because they're saying, oh, go out and meet someone, why are you waiting around for that person? They don't understand, remember. So you're being more flexible to other people, because you're thinking, okay, well, that's their perception. That's what they think, that's their opinion, that's fine. You know your truth, you know what's right for you and what's good for you. And you're single right now, even though in your mind you are in a loving, committed relationship with your twin. So that single energy, even if you've got children, it gives you more time for you. So, don't get triggered by the word single, because it's just a label. It's an opportunity when you aren't physically with your twin to be able to give back to you. And that's really what being single is. It's about giving back to you and thinking of yourself and, not worrying about having to wash your partner's socks or pick up after them or do things around the house for them. Give the time back to yourself. And I wouldn't change a thing about my union. But when I think back to those single times, it was good as well to focus on me. And that's why when you are in union, it's going to be much healthier for you guys to also be able to do your own thing too. And that's the thing. We think, when we're in union, we'll do everything together. And you'll be together constantly. But you'll also find it much easier to be able to spend time doing your own things too, because you feel that freedom. When I'm in here and George is upstairs, it just feels good because I'm doing my purpose, he's doing his purpose. And when we have nights where I'm doing my thing, maybe I'm watching my show, he's talking to his friends on his game and, he's engrossed in his gaming world, I don't feel any pain around that or struggle with that or, any fear around it. Whereas before union, when I was dealing with jealousy and anger, I would have been triggered by that and thought, why aren't I enough? Why isn't he spending every minute with me? Why? But we evolve and grow. So we learn on this journey to appreciate our freedom because we need that too. The relationship we have with ourselves is probably the most important relationship of all, apart from our relationship with our Creator, with our angels, our guides. My connection with God is more important to me, really than my connection with George, because without God, I wouldn't be with George, you see. And that's the truth. So it's about getting to know you and learning to love you and finding out what makes you tick and what you enjoy. And when you're loving doing you, your twin, when you're together, will just enhance that part of you. So, and when we feel depleted, it's because we're trying to give everything to them. So we're really becoming an extension of what they love to do and what they enjoy. And we're not giving back to ourselves. So we learn pre-union how to give to ourselves so that when we're in union, we can harmoniously be in a relationship without any fear or stress. And that's absolutely the truth. And that's sometimes why the masculines are with other people, because they learn in those relationships what they don't want and what doesn't serve them and what's toxic to them. So when they come to you, it's a breath of fresh air. Being with you is a breath of fresh air. You're their light, their muse, their truth, and that's powerful. So today, be flexible. Be flexible if they make plans and break plans. Be flexible with the timing of this journey because it's always at the right time. Be flexible with yourself. Things you may need to change or do differently. Be flexible with your body. You may feel like your body feels a lot freer today. You may feel healthier today because you've been tuning in with what your body needs and you've been giving it that. And your thoughts have power. You're freeing your mind. You're seeing things from a higher perspective, just like that giraffe. And things are making more sense to you and you feel free. So it will be for you a fabulous Friday because you're in control of you. Don't be in control of your twin or the journey. Just know that you control you because your thoughts are things. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.